Today we're diving into a head-to-head comparison of the two best SMG in COD Mobile, the QQ9 and the Switchblade X9. We'll break down every crucial aspect from time to kill to recoil patterns to help you make an informed decision on your weapon of choice. But here's the twist. Every aspect we discuss today earns a point for the winning gun. By the end, we'll add up those points and declare a winner. Time to kill, or TTK, measures the seconds it takes to eliminate an opponent. The QQ9 and Switchblade both have an incredible time to kill metric, but landing shots in critical regions, like the head or chest, can significantly impact this metric. If there are pro players watching, you would already know about this metric. To make this as simple as possible, have you found yourself in a scenario where you open fire on an opponent, only to find that despite your efforts, the enemy still managed to eliminate you first? Here is why. The leg has a body damage multiplier of 0.9, while the head has a body multiplier of 1.2 for QQ9 and 1.3 for Switchblade. Now the reason that your opponent eliminated you first could be that your shot was hitting a region of low body multiplier, like the leg of 0.9, while your opponent may be lucky to hit shot with high body multiplier of 1.3. Aside that, you may just have a poor network. Now how do we award points? For the gun with best time to kill metric, the best way is to sum up the body multipliers. In case of QQ9, that sums up to 6.5, while Switchblade sums to 6.55, giving the Switchblade a slight edge in time to kill. Well, the Switchblade does have a higher head multiplier. That already is worth taking note of. In a simpler form, fire rate of a gun is a measure of how fast a gun shoots, and in a technical form, it is the measure of bullet interval after being fired. The fire rate of QQ9 is 83 and the fire rate of Switchblade is 85, giving the Switchblade another point. Quick reloads can make or break a fight. Did you notice that reloading a gun with empty magazine takes longer time, while the Switchblade boasts an empty reload time of 1.14 seconds? A normal reload time of 1.17 seconds. Isn't that confusing? Activision, you're needed here. The QQ9 has an empty reload time of 1.62 seconds. A normal reload time of 1.42 seconds. The Switchblade takes the reload speed points by a fair margin. It does look like the Switchblade is better, right? Wait and see the strength of QQ9. Aim down sight is a critical factor for fast engagements. The QQ9 has faster adds time of 184 milliseconds, while the Switchblade has an adds time of 252 milliseconds. This gives the QQ9 a slight advantage here, getting it its first point. Effective range is where engagements matter most. The QQ9 and Switchblade has an effective range of 0 to 10 meters. Keep in mind, going beyond this range may affect your time to kill. The normal range of QQ9 is 46, and that of Switchblade is 50, using their meter loadout. This gives the Switchblade another advantage and point as well. The Switchblade has a left to right upward recoil, which could be sometimes challenging to control, while the QQ9 has an upward, then right pattern of recoil, which is relatively easy to control by gradually dragging down your aim, giving it its second point. This is simply the delay or time it takes for a player to begin shooting after sprinting or running. This could also refer to the amount of time it takes for a player to transition from sprinting to the ready-to-fire state after stopping sprinting. In MP ranked, having a gun with lower sprint-to-fire delay will give you a good advantage, since you could easily start shooting at an enemy in an impromptu scenario. For this reason, most SMG's gunsmith do have a very good sprint-to-fire delay. With the meter build I'm running, the QQ9 boasts a sprint-to-fire delay time of 100 milliseconds, while the Switchblade has a sprint-to-fire delay of 165 milliseconds. Here lower is better, giving the point to QQ9. Now we've come to the conclusion of this comparison. The QQ9 has a total point of 3, while the Switchblade has a total point of 4, crowning the Switchblade X9 as the winner of this comparison and the overall best SMG in the game. But hold on, there are some area that the QQ9 won the Switchblade with a reasonable margin. For example, in the sprinty-fire delay section. Well, both weapons are good and have their own flaws, but still with good skill and experience. The QQ9 and the Switchblade remain unmatched, but as for me, I'll keep using my QQ9 with a clean digital iron sight. But if you don't have a skin like this or something with good iron sight, I suggest you add a reflex scope. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Ghost signing out.